KAPA Hawaiian FM 100.3, 99.1 online at kaparadio.com. Another beautiful Aloha Friday on KAPA Hawaiian FM. Joining me today, like I promised all week long, students from Kamehameha Schools, Kea'o campus, discussing and sharing about their Hōʻike. Now, every year we get a chance to speak with the students and talk about their amazing creativity. But this year, I hear it's a little different. Please introduce yourselves and tell us about your Hōʻike this year. Maybe start with you, Wallace.
Okay, aloha. My name is Wallace Ishibashi. I am currently a senior at Kamehameha Schools, Hawaiʻi. And for this project, this Hōʻike project, I was one of the two student cinematographers behind the camera, editing, and yeah, just kind of all the technical logistic stuff. Laiku, no?
Amazing.
Aloha. My name is Laiku Paleka. I'm the second cinematographer, and I'm also the behind the scenes photographer for the Instagram and for our PR assets and stuff. And yeah, I basically oversee the whole shooting and the whole look of it.
Now, gentlemen, what's really interesting is that you folks usually do your Hōʻike on campus. When did this discussion happen about taking it to film?
Yeah, so this was actually in the beginning of the year. We, of course, obviously, because of the pandemic, we were told that our Hōʻike, which is such a rich school tradition that our campus has always held for so many years, it had to be canceled, of course. And that kind of hurt because of how talented the people in our performing arts pathway are. So really, we couldn't take no for an answer. We had to find a way around it. Because basically they were telling us, you can't perform, this is your final year at this school and you can't really showcase what you love. So we had to find a way around it. I remember we were meeting for our senior legacy project, and it actually came up like, why don't we do a group thing? And it eventually just kind of took off from there. And we said, we'll do Hōʻike this year, but we have to find a way to do it safely, of course, following the COVID protocols, but also doing what we love, like I said. And originally it was just gonna continue to be a stage play and we would film it, live broadcasted. But I actually proposed to the group, hey, why don't we make history, basically. No one has ever done like a cinematic film, and I thought it would be a cool idea. So I pitched the idea that we should just try it out, and yeah, it actually worked out. It just took off from there.
So between the both of you gentlemen, were you guys taking classes in cinematography? How do you find that skill, or how did you learn that skill to put this together?
Well, I actually took film class in my junior year, and that was actually the only class I ever took that actually related to cameras and stuff. But I was also apprenticed under another filmmaker, Nick Souza, who was a senior last year. And so I just kind of helped him with his project and his documentary stuff, and I just kind of gained my skills from there. And yeah.
Wow. So how long is this Hōʻike, and let me step back a little bit. How many hours of filming did we do for this Hōʻike?
Oh, so many. It was actually just weeks and weeks of, in terms of just filming, the filming process alone was weeks. It was like a few weeks of waking up like 5 a.m, going on location, and then filming all the way to like 11 at night. It was just all day. That lasted for, I'd say, maybe a whole month. And that was just the filming process. So before that, the pre-production, we were coming in on campus 3 times a week, and we were shot listing, storyboarding, trying to get everything solid. A couple of our people were setting up the costuming, and it was just a lot of time went into it, a lot of effort, a lot of work.
How many students altogether, from beginning pre-production to the editing portion of the entire film, how many students in the student body that worked on this project?
I think it was about only 20 of us. So like, yeah, there was like different groups for like different parts of the Hōʻike. So there's a group for script writing, there was a group for editing, a group for filming. So, but yeah, overall, I think it was about 20, around there.
Now, what storyline and mo'olelo are you guys following in this Hōʻike this year?
So our Hōʻike film this year follows a story of Kahalaopuna. It's an ancient legend of the demigoddess of the rainbow in Manoa. So this was actually kind of in unfamiliar territory for a lot of us. So much of us in the group never actually heard of this story before, but one of the Hawaiian language kumus at our school actually proposed it to us. Auntie Pi'ilani Ka'avalo, she mentioned, oh, what about this story of Kahalo'upuna? She kind of brought it up to us, and we did some research into it. And, it's not exactly as the story follows. We kind of took our own twist onto it, interpreted it in our way, how we felt about it. And yeah, it just shows we really wanted to tell the story of and find connections between real problems today and the problems back then. So there's a lot of issues like toxic relationships, abuse, and that kind of psychological torment that a lot of not just females but males in any abusive relationship goes through today.
That's real stuff right there. Now, what is the one thing you think that you learned that will forever be with each of you through this process?
I think the main thing that I've learned is time management because there was like so much time that was put into this project, and I had to also balance school and also personal stuff at the same time. So I think mainly out of this whole project, yeah, it's time management and just kind of perseverance to just finish. Yeah.
You know, what's really interesting is these are life skills that you folk will take you guys so much further in your lifetime. How can we as a community support or watch the film?
So it is actually up on our YouTube. Our YouTube channel is called Eleao, the film. It's also right there in big font on the homepage of our website. The website is eleaothefilm.com. It's in big underlined letters, watch now. So if you just click on that, it'll take you to the YouTube channel. Also, our school, Kamehameha School's YouTube channel posted it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure speaking with you both. Congratulations on a job well done. I'm excited to share this on our KAPA Facebook. So for all of our listeners who are listening, if you want to check it out, I am putting the link right below this interview today so you guys can go ahead and support our students at Kamehameha. Gentlemen, ilamai ka ino olua no kako ho'i. Ahui ho.
Thank you.
Mahalo.